Good morning. My name is William Taylor. Today I'm going to go over 4 different articles that I've read from the Strategic Finance Journal as well as from the Harvard Business Review. The first article is entitled Measuring and Managing Customer Profitability. This article talks about making the most out of the customers that we have because some customers, although paying customers, may be high demanding and actually unprofitable for the company. So as a company, we need to find the customers that bring us the most money and increase our profits. One of the ways we can do this is through activity-based costing. This will allow us to find all of the costs that it takes to actually market a product, administrative expenses that go into our company, as well as getting the product from our hands into the hands of a paying customer. The key from this article is to find loyal and profitable customers and do what we need to keep them and find others just like them. One specific example of how to use this is within a gym facility. One of the highest costs of a gym facility is equipment as well as the building. Olympic weightlifters and CrossFit athletes drop the weights on the floor on a consistent basis throughout their workout regime, leading to broken equipment and high replacement costs. So as a gym owner, I need to look to marketing to athletes that are going to use my treadmills, my stationary bikes, because they're going to be able to use that equipment for a longer period of time with less replacement costs that are very high for a gym facility. My second article is entitled Who Needs Budgets? This article goes into how budgets can be a bad thing as we purely set a number goal and then don't do anything to change it or set benchmarks according to our competitors and industry standards. Instead of just setting a number, we need to set goals that empower our employees to actually improve. We can do this, for example, with a franchising company. I'm going to take Vasa Fitness or a McDonald's, for example. McDonald's says, I want to sell 500 hamburgers in a day. That's just a budgeted goal. So once I get to 500 hamburgers in a day as a store, I've reached my goal. I'm less empowered to work harder. However, if I set benchmarks according to all of my competing McDonald's, or in Vasa Fitness's case, to be able to say, I need 10 sales people a day to make 100 calls. Once they reach 100 calls, they're done. However, when you pit them against each other to be competitive and set benchmarks according to what our competitors are doing, even within our own franchises, will empower our employees to be better and to increase their actual productivity. The third article is Management Accounting Career Readiness Shaping Your Curriculum. What this talks about is how we focus in our schools on the CPA and public accounting. In the next 10 years, it's estimated that there's going to be a 13% growth in accounting jobs here in America. However, 39% of accounting jobs are in public accounting, which our schools are focusing on, and 71% is in managerial accounting. So as we look at colleges and universities as a business making money and making revenue, specifically private colleges, if they want to continue to get high tuition costs and get these students paying, they need to use within their curriculum what the students need in their career, which for accounting right now is managerial accounting. They can do this by looking at 3 things: mapping out their curriculum to the CMA exam, identify gaps in their curriculum right now, and modify curriculum to close those gaps. As they do this, they will be able to gain more students, more tuition, and our students will be better prepared for the workforce. The last article I read is How to Create a Real Social Impact. This talks about not just being profitable, not just focusing on all of our financial benchmarks and goals, but also making a real impact in society. As we do this, we'll become so much more than just a profitable company making money, but you'll be changing lives. I see this on a daily basis in my workplace. I'm a youth development director at a youth crisis center, and so we teach students that have had a troubled past on how to be productive members of society. One of the things that this article helped me realize is that I can have a greater impact not just with the students, but also with their extended family. And as I do that, it will have a ripple effect because everyone that I come in contact will learn the principles that we're teaching in my facility, and then they will go and teach other people. And so the ability that we have to affect everyone outside of us will really help create a positive social impact There's 5 questions we can ask as we do this, not only to be profitable, but also to have a social impact. Ask yourself these 5 questions. What will you invest? Will it be time, money? What problems will you address? What steps will you take? How will you measure success? And how can you increase impact? Thank you for your time today. I hope that we've all learned something that we can take into our professional lives, the businesses that we work in, and make ourselves better.